Good morning. Good Thursday morning to you. June 15th, halfway through June. So, day 46, turning my book into a journey. Yesterday, we were talking about how to just keep advancing the project the ball down the field, working on things that can actually create progress. And if we continue to do that, the resources, the things, the pieces of the puzzle that are missing, those will evolve as you go throughout that process. And I was going to add one more quick story into the house project I was telling you guys about yesterday. Well, part of that, when we first started doing that, we didn't have even the funding to begin with to start the project, and couldn't get banks. I had all the numbers laid out. However, I kept going to bank, and they were like, "No, this is not going to work." And I'm like, man, I'm an analytical person. I diligently done the numbers. I knew it was possible. But, they were looking at it probably going, too high risk for us. Don't know this guy from anybody else. Don't know if he can pull this off. I knew I could pull it off. I'd already did a similar project to that. So, but anyways, during that process, we're driving across town to go to our sixth or seventh bank to present more numbers, and driving through town, a bank that I'd never even knew existed, I seen on a sign that said ask about our construction loans. So we're driving down through there, and I whipped the car around. My wife's like, where are you going? We're going over here. And I'm like, no, we're going back here. The sign said ask about construction loans. She goes, I've never heard of this bank. I said, I haven't either, but I'm going to go ask about the construction loan. So we went in, presented the material to the guy. Didn't know the guy that we were talking to was actually head of the bank, because I'm going through the numbers and everything. He looked at it and he goes, yeah, I think we can do that. And I'm like, what do you mean, yeah, you think we can? I said, everybody else has told us no. You're saying, yeah, no problem. And I said, doesn't this have to get approved or something like that? He goes, I'll be the guy approving it. And I'm like, okay, that works. So from that point on, that part of the process went really, really smooth. But something I want to say, as you work to advance the ball down the field, and this is what I want to talk about today, is the naïve effect, and how powerful that can be. And a lot of people don't take that into consideration. A lot of these projects and stuff I've done over the years haven't, all just worked out in a timely fashion and in order. Sometimes you experience catastrophic failure, sometimes in a row, and sometimes you look at it and go, there's no way I can overcome this. There's no way I can get through this. But it's by going through that, a lot of times you realize you can go through that. You can get to the other side. And it's going to make you stronger doing that. For me, what I've been lucky on is I'm just naive enough, and I'm an analytical person. So I'm always analyzing risk versus reward, all this stuff. But at the same time, I got just enough naive within me to go, I'm just going to keep moving the ball down the field. I'm just going to keep moving this project towards the end. No matter what I have to suffer, what I have to endure, I'm just going to keep going. And one of the things that's really cool about that is it gives you a sense that, I'm 50 years old. I've accomplished some good things in my life. We've built a great family. But I can tell you right now, if I lost everything today outside of my family and had to start over, I wouldn't be stressed, wouldn't be worried about it. In fact, I believe we could probably get to where we're at now in a fraction of the time that it took us to get here now. So, it gives you a peace, a sense that a lot of people don't have when you're not willing to be naive enough to go through some of the challenges and heartbreak and stuff that people who are naive just keep moving the ball down, just keep progressing, just keep going through the failures. It's amazing what can happen. So just want to give that little bit of encouragement. It's all right to be a little bit naive. In fact, I think naive can be a very powerful effect. So that's day 46 of turning my book into a journey, the naïve effect. It can be powerful. So you guys have a great Thursday, and I'll see you guys back here in the morning.